1987, Naasbota's final. In wind, hail and rain, the master is at his best. 4 drops and 4 conversions tell the story.
All tickets were sold out on Wednesday for this game. 68,000 people. John Robbie under pressure. Badenhorst. And good position for Transvaal. Out to Skalknobia. And that's not a bad up and under. It's going to be accepted outside his 22 by Grobler. He can't mark. And here have an us. Michael du Plessis and Hempers Rodemeyer is going to score. He will score. Hempers Rodemeyer. With the rain coming down now, Hempers Rodemeyer, after an opportunist bit of work by Hugo van As, here it is again. Watch, there's a very good up and under because it did not carry as far as the 22, so no one receiving it could call for a mark. Herman Grobler making the mistake. Hugo van As, a good pass to Michael du Plessis, and there's Hempers Rodemeyer going for his 10th try of the season, chased by Gipinel all the way. Because although the top surface is very wet and slippery, underneath it's firm and the ball could bounce any direction. Good line-out position out to Naasboota. Left-footed drop goal attempt and it's there. 3 points to Naasboota, 3 points to Northern Transvaal. A drop goal.
Here we go again. So look at the composure of this man with a wet ball. Nobody near him. They were yards away from him.
And with the left foot. So 9 points to 3. There you have it. 29 minutes gone in the first half. The scrum about 10 metres outside the Transvaal 22. And Transvaal and Northern's backs lining absolutely shallow. They're going to go flat out for the Transvaal backs if they try to spin the ball. Robbie hoping to catch him offside. Danny Breedmaker did a channel 3 ball for him. And Michael du Plessis back to Van As. Out there to Kirkham. Out to Carl du Plessis. Now he's got Fiennes to beat. Naasboota covering as well. And Carl du Plessis going great guns for it. And he's cooked. Oh, he slipped. Carl du Plessis slipped. And he didn't quite guard it down. And the Transvaal has got it. Skalknobia, I think, getting it. And converted by Kirkham.
Well, I tell you, that was the most interesting try. Everybody was running, and it just shows you what happens with the slippery ground.
Let's watch it again. There's Kirkham with it and Carl du Plessis. Now watch this clever kick ahead. Gerbrand Grobler challenging. And Carl du Plessis' speed getting him through and kicking it cleverly inside, and there he's slipping. And Gerbrand Grobler kicking it back, and Skalknobia following up, diving on it, and clearly getting the try.
Oomlik nie so baie reën nie, is Williamson wat kry Naasboota. Hy kom daai skepskop poging. Hierdie keer is hy daar. Naasboota se tweede skepskop poging is tussen die pale deur. En Noord-Transvaal se telling skuif aan na 9.
And of course the Kikuyu coming through now with the summer rains and the bench starting to die away. That's Naasboota and up and under. That's a difficult one. Northerns can get up there. Kirkham will get man and ball. Johnny Pretorius trying to get underneath it. Down Badenhorst is in, but it's going to come back. Lamprecht doing good work. And Willie Schmidt slipping. Out it goes to Naas, and he's looking for a drop goal. He's slipping and sliding all over the place. And a penalty given to Northern Transvaal at an absolute gift position. Bang in front of the post. The crowd don't like it. But the referee right on the spot, and he has said that the Transvaal players were in front. Remember, they don't have to be in front of the ball. As long as they're in front of that last line of feet, they're offside. And so here is an opportunity for Naasboota to level the scores. Transvaal have had tries by Rodemeyer and Nordia, both converted by Kirkham, and a penalty by Kirkham. Naas has picked 2 drops and 2 penalties. Is it 3 penalties? Yes, it is. The scores are level. So 15 all the score. 30 minutes gone. 10 minutes left in this match. And Kirkham looks at a good one. 18 points to 15. And Transvaal leading by 2 goals and 2 penalties to Northern Transvaal's 2 drop goals and 3 penalties. Skalknobia getting his forwards well behind him. And that's a good hanging kick. Up goes Andre Skinner and Badenhorst. I think Adolf Milan took it very well there. Out to Nasbuerta. And Nasbuerta, another drop goal attempt. And wait for it. It looks good. It looks beautiful. It's there. Nasbuerta, his third drop goal. And the scores are level again. And we must compliment Mr. Friedberger. He's handled this game very well indeed. Been a very clean game. Hard, uncompromising stuff. Good rugby. And waiting for advantage. Referee waiting. Here's Nas. That's good refereeing again. If it goes over, and it's over. 21 points to 18. And Nasbuerta's fourth drop goal. So it's Buerta 21 points, Transvaal 18. Will have no real wish to hurry here. He knows these 3 points will be the final nail in Transvaal's coffin. And he hit it beautifully, right through the post.
(1988), a tight, hard encounter, but it's that man again, Buerta, who seals Province's fate with a penalty in the dying moments of the game.
The sixth leader of the pack of forwards for Northern Transvaal. Robert de Prieur waiting for it. And Puerto Ferry is a decoy. Here's the Nasbuerta drop goal attempt, and wait for it, it's through the middle. That's small going through, taken by Puerto Ferry at the back to Burger Gelderhuis. And Robert de Prieur to Nasbuerta. Long raking crossfield kick. Carlos Kals is back for it. And JJ van der Walt following up very quickly. Forces Carlos Kals into a hurried kick into the hands of Nasbuerta. And Nasbuerta coming right off the side of his foot into the hands of Michael du Plessis. He's got his brother Cardle with him. Burger Gelderhuis is chasing Cardle cutting in. Inside to Gert Small. Loose scrum and Freddie Ferreira out there to Christian Stewart. Van der Knutzer in the gap. And Carlos Kals is there with Burger outside him. And Cobus Burger. A beautiful try. The first try of the game. And wonderful linking by Western Province. All started by a very bad kick from Nasbuerta with it sliding right off the right outside edge of his boot. And Michael du Plessis.
Well, you see Michael du Plessis actually getting that ball. Magnificent loose ball grabbed by Michael du Plessis. That's Christian Stewart. Now watch for Carlos Kals as he comes in the line, and watch for the catch. It's right down. He's a tall man. That man, he jumps into the line at the right moment. Beautifully taken by him, drawing Nasbuerta very well. And a formality for Cobus Burger.
And it's through the middle. So Western Province leading by a goal and a penalty. The other touch judge is Mr. Francie Muller, and both of them refereed the Lion Cup Final. You remember Francie Muller started and he got injured, pulled a hamstring, and Gerrit Kutzer took over. So they're the two touch judges. Beautifully taken by Adolf Milan, helped by Heinrich Rogers. And Northern Transvaal possession. Nasbuerta. Here's another drop goal attempt. And wait for it. It's through the middle. And the scores are level again. Lock in the tight head. Kebbel shoving in as well as Lock shoves inwards towards this hooker. To Prieur. To Nasbuerta, drop goal attempt again, but it's charged down, and Oosthuizen with it. Oosthuizen out there, and it is Spannenberg going for it. And what's happened? Is it a try? I think it is. It's a try. Christo Spannenberg following up very quickly indeed. Ball bouncing, and a great opportunist try by Christo Spannenberg. Here's the penalty attempt, and though just swung away. So that's 2 drops, a penalty and a try for Northern Transvaal, and for Western Province a goal and 3 penalties. So anyway, it's Nas who's put his side back on the attack again, and Western Province getting possession, and a trip there by Michael du Plessis. Seemed to trip and quickly recovered his composure, and a penalty to Northern Transvaal right in front of the posts. For I think playing the ball on the ground. and an absolute sitter for Naasbuurta. Let's just watch this one again. There is the ruck, and the referee in a good position to see, and it looked as if one of the Western Province players on the ground hung on to the ball, and the law says clearly you must release it, and so Naasbuurta has this kick to put his side ahead. If it goes over, it'll be Northern's leading 19 points to 18. Taking a lot of trouble and a lot of time, and there is the lead for Northern Transvaal.
1989. Nearly a repeat of the 1988 final, but this time it's Carl du Plessis who brings a province victory.
Visser starting to be a force in the lineouts. Burger Fellows with a charge, and it could be a tie. It's a tie for the captain. Well, Rion Close has been under a lot of pressure all day. He's had to hurry his kicks. He's missed touch on a couple of occasions. He hasn't been finding a lot of ground, but he's been pretty safe most of the time. They're a very unfortunate situation for him. The pressure telling from Burger Fellows.
Yeah, we see the ball coming out to Freddie Ferreira, and already the three Northern Transvaal loose forwards are onto Coase, whose kick is charged down by Geldenhuys, who has a fairly easy situation of catching the ball and falling over the line. And that's most unfortunate for Western Province at this point in time. It's something they really didn't need. For the little general to take the kick now, fairly close to the try line, touchline.
Well, interesting that Boerta's taking the touches, and he hasn't hit that one particularly well. Grobler with his first touch of the ball, well taken by him. Robert de Peer was a little bit in the way, so he couldn't get his kick in. This is Cobus Kirsten. Willie Schmidt was there, taken on by Bali Swart. Willie Schmidt was there in an offside position. And this time Cobus Kirsten has gone to ground as he went on the charge, so the Western Province front rank is really in the wars. Rion Close with his sixth kick at goal. Is it good? Is it good? Can it just keep inside? Four out of 5. And we have 8 minutes left. We've had a bit of injury time. Just 8 minutes left and 4 points the difference. Well, there was some good tackling there by Northern Transvaal, as well as Gert Small drove for the line. Johan Lamprechter was prominent. Look at the crowd. Look at all those white and blue jerseys. Ferreira, du Plessis is so often in position. Can Rion Close become the hero at the moment? Tion Strauss goes in. And again, Michael du Plessis. Ricardo du Plessis is going to go over! Well, there's absolute bedlam here. Carlo du Plessis making his way, and Northern Transvaal just couldn't last under the pressure.
Ferreira now with the ball out to Michael du Plessis, and with lots and lots of room outside there, Carl du Plessis takes the skip pass and over he goes, and finally the pressure's told on Northern Transvaal. They defended gamefully there, but unfortunately they couldn't hold out. And there we see Michael du Plessis' pass, which goes straight out to his brother Carl. And how fitting that the Western Province captain should score this try into injury time. Rion Close with the conversion. The score, of course, now is 16-all.
Well, who would want this sort of pressure? The youngest player in the Western Province side, the least experienced, has never played in a Currie Cup final before. But can he become the hero at the moment? If this goes over, bedlam will reign. And it's just floating away. Trespace started to go straight, and then just a bit of a slice.
"1990. The Currie Cup travels to Natal as they beat the Bulls at Loftus. Tony Watson, the Natal wing, becomes Durban's hero.
Transvaal manne so 'n bietjie paniekerig op die oomblik. Robert de Pre nie heeltemal altyd die regte opsies nie, veral met hierdie hoë skoppe van hom nie.
Nasbotha, byna aanslaan, pragtig reggemaak. Theo Oosthuizen. Dis Hendrik Creer, hy het vir Gerbrand Grobler by hom. Dis Gerbrand Grobler, is dit die eerste 3 van die wedstryd? Ja! Onder die palle. Hy het hom, hy moet hom kry. Ag, dis vreugde. 'n skitterende beweging. 'n skitterende 3.
Ja, die eerste keer wat hier werklike 8-lyn beweging kom dit van Noord-Transvaal se kant af en Gerbrand Grobler, die man wat daar die beweging skitterend afrond met 'n binne-aangee wat na hom gekom het. Nasbotha maak geen fout nie.
Tot dusver het dit gevoel asof dit die slaap van Loftus was. Maar skielik is daar glimlagte.
Robert de Pre wat die bal nou hier in die hande het, dan na Nasbotha en hou dop vir Grobler wat pragtig in posisie gaan hardloop as Creer die bal kry, daar die binne toe aangee na Grobler en Stransky te laat, Noble te laat, hand in die lug, glimlaggende Grobler wat dan agter die pale die bal gaan neersit vir die eerste 3 van hierdie wedstryd.
Robert de Pre wag eers. Kry van Nasbotha. Hier kom 'n skepskoppoging van hom. Hy's tevrede. Vir die eerste keer in hierdie wedstryd loop Noord-Transvaal voor.
Baie goeie beheerde skram hier deur Noord-Transvaal en Robert de Pre wat nou nader speel aan die skrams. Waar ons gesien het in die eerste helfte het hy 4-5 meter weggehardloop het om vir Strauli die geleentheid te gee om vir hom die bal te gee. Speel hy nou nader en gee vir Nasbotha 'n goeie bal terug vir daardie skepskop. Jamison word hier geklop aan die binnekant. Suiwer tussen die paal.
Now, what can Natal conjure up here? Stransky trying to make ground. You see how quickly Robert de Pre was across there in cover. He didn't make the tackle. This is Jamison. The long pass from Dick Muir. This is a chance for Tony Watson. He's first of the game. And Tony Watson is going to go in. Can you believe this? Natal score! Tony Watson!
Well, just when we were talking about the Northern Transvaal defence being so resolute, yeah, we just see Joel Stransky coming in field. And Natal keeping the ball available. Just watch how quickly Jamison manages to get the ball out to Mew, and down the line it goes. Thompson timing his pass to perfection. Just watch Tony Watson shake out of 2 tackles there and round off that magnificent try for Natal in a very vital stage of the game. Very close in, and Joel Stransky with a kick.
Well, a great roar will go up here because I can promise you there's a lot of Natal support in this ground. And it's at 2 more points. And in fact, Natal have been awarded a penalty from the centre spot. I think it must have been for a late tackle on Tony Watson after he had scored. Well, they're pretty clear from Mr. Vreekberger.
Well, that penalty was given there after Tony Watson had scored that try. He was heavily dumped by one of the Northern Transvaalers, and just look at that lovely slick handling there by the Natal backs. Tony Watson, never a man to give up, and managing to shake out of that tackle, and Gerbrand Grobler too late to get across.
So the wind not as nearly as bad as it was earlier on in terms of Joel Stransky's kick. About 20 minutes ago he would have been into the teeth of quite a fierce wind, but the flags are down now, and I tell you, he has every ability of kicking this over. 3 points the difference, so if he kicks this over, Northern Transvaal would have to score a goal, a penalty or a drop. It's got the distance, has it the direction, it has the distance, it's over!
1991, controversy. Transvaal selects the Free State scrum half Stompie Fourie for the final and still succumbs to the Bulls' power.
So lyk die wolke hier op Oorloftes Versveld aan die kom. Dit is warm in Pretoria, hulle sal seker reën verwelkom, maar dit is onwaarskynlik dat dit tydens die wedstryd sal reën. Roe, Botha, kom 'n skepskoppoging van 5 tree binnekant Transvaal se halfgebied en wat maak hierdie ene? Hy vind die goal.
Dis sekerlik waar Noord-Transvaal wil gewees het met rustyd 1 minuut voor die rustydfluitjie blaas en die twee spanne loop kop aan kop. 'n Baie goeie poging deur Naas Botha. Daar sien jy dit. Goeie skramwerk deur Noord-Transvaal. 'n Lang uitgee deur Roe. Wat Naas baie tyd gee om te skop. Na sy regterkant toe beweeg en die bal suiwer deur die paal stuur. Belangrike skepskop.
And a free kick to Transvaal as Northerns took too long to put the ball into the scrum. Now what are they going to do? Stompie Fourie, just all the Transvaalers have moved back. Is Jackie Krause going to take a drop? He's moved himself into a position.
Skop hom.
He's got to kick the ball. Stompie Fourie walking back there. Now a chance for Krause. He had all the time in the world. He likes it. He's turned away. It's 3 points to Transvaal. They're back in the lead. Back with the reality now as the Transvaal forwards had a good drive from the kick-off. Northerns get counter-attacks so well. This ball coming to Stompie Fourie now. What will Krause do this time? Martin Knutzer, the little tap ahead, and it's Jannie Claessens, and Jannie Claessens is going to score here. Jannie Claessens with the interception. It was a little tap ahead there that he charged down and managed to control under the uprights.
Botha with a formality of a conversion, make sure of it. But Claessen's in the right place at the right time. Well, the opportunities also haven't presented themselves for Jannie Claessens to be used on the crash ball in the midfield and to feed off with Potter Fourie.
Well taken by Ian MacDonald, who's had a storming game today. Stompie Fourie, can he get over the advantage line? Taken on by Harry Roberts. He gets scragged there. The referee's got his hand up for a hit-high tackle. Krause, the referee waiting for advantage, but there is none. Head down, follows through, and he loves it.
Robert de Pre na 'n lang afwesigheid dan terug in die Noord-Transvaal span in die plek van Roe. Triter, James Small, Oosthuizen van hom front toe ry. Adolf Milan met hom uithaal, Johan Nel, Jacques Olivier. Goeie verdediging deur Transvaal, Meyring kan dit nie wegkry nie, De Pre slinger dit agtertoe, Botha aan 'n leë kol, Dion Oosthuizen wat jaag, maar Hendriks is self vinnig. En dan verloor hy dit en Oosthuizen kry dit onder beheer en hier kom 'n drie wat die tuiste van die Currie beker vir 1992 bo alle twyfel kan plaas vir 1991. Dis Johan Leroux. Tuiskare wat nog steeds hulle span aanmoedig, Barabbas Venter. Net binne die kwartgebied van Transvaal, Robert de Pre, Leroux op sy rug. Botha, nog 'n skepskoppoging van hom. Kan nie daar wees nie. En die spelers wat Lana in die lug gooi. En Noord-Transvaal is die Currie beker kampioene vir 1991.